Good afternoon, everyone. How are you today? Okay, so teachers don't want to waste time anymore, so we can go directly to the lesson. So the books that we are learning now is Story Central 5, and we are in level 5A. And the grammar points that teachers gonna teach you today is from student books on page 29. So before we move to the lesson, teacher just want to briefly explain or review some grammar points that we have learned so far. Okay, so what did we learn last week? Yes, so we learned about equal comparisons and unequal comparison. So what is equal comparison? So equal comparison is an adjective or adverb is used to show that two things share a qualities in the same amount, or we can say that it is the adjective that we use to compare between two things that have the same amount. Okay, so we can form subject plus verb as, adjective, and then as. Okay, you can look at the example below. The book is good, the movie is good, so the answer is the book is as good as the movie. Tida is tall, Dara is tall, so Tida is as tall as Dara. Okay, one more here. My car is old, Bizet's car is old, so my car is as old as Bizet's. Yes, okay. Now move to equal comparisons. So you have to complete sentences. So in here, my car and your cars, and then not and old. So unequal comparison. Do you remember the form? Yes. So we can make it as my car isn't isn't as old as your car. Okay, as old as your car. And here, my books, your books, not big. Okay, so it is an as big as big as your books. Okay, this one, the last one, Lisa's laptop, Maynie's laptop, not a new. So it is Lisa laptop isn't as new as my niece laptop. Okay, so this is the lessons that we have learned so far. We learned about equal comparison and unequal comparisons, and today our lesson is about comparative adjective. So what is comparison? So comparison is the act of comparing two things. We compare two things. What are adjective? Adjectives are words that describe or modify other words. For example, tall, beautiful, short, good, and bad. Okay. So what is comparative adjective? Comparative adjectives are used to compare differences between the two objects that they modify. For example, larger, smaller, faster, higher. Okay, so what is the form of comparative adjective? It is here. Subject plus verb plus comparative adjective plus then plus blah blah blah. Okay, if you want to know more, you can look at here. They're gonna compare between the two children's. Okay, the girl is shorter than the boy. The girl is shorter than the boy. Okay, shorter. We call it as comparative adjective. And if you want to make the adjective into comparative adjective, we have rules. So there are some rules to make comparative adjective. Okay, and now look at it together. The first rule, adjective who with one syllable, adjective with two syllables ending in y, add er or ier. Okay, so let's look at the example all together. So teachers will explain you in detail. Clean. We call it as the adjective with one syllable. One syllable. Clean. And then you need to plus er, become cleaner. Short. Only one syllable. You add er, become shorter. Short, shorter. Tall plus er, become taller. Nice, nicer. Fast, faster. And the word happy is finished with letter ending in y, so you have to change y and then plus ier. So happy change to happier. Yes. Clean, cleaner. Short, shorter. Tall, taller. Nice, nicer. Fast, faster. Happy, happier. Okay. In an adjective where a short vowel is followed by a consonant, we double the consonant. Okay, look at the word big. B-I-G. B is consonant, I is vowel, and G is consonant. So it's become bigger. So we double consonant G because G is stand after vowel E. So you need to add one more G. It's become bigger. Fit, fitter. Okay. Rule number 2. Adjective with two syllables, not ending in Y. Adjective with three or more syllables, add the word more. Okay. Look at here. Beautiful. Okay, two syllable or three syllable up. Beautiful. It's become more beautiful. Useful. More useful. Exciting. More exciting. Interesting. More interesting. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Difficult. More difficult. Embarrassing. More embarrassing. Difficult. More difficult. Okay. And rule number 3, some adjectives have irregular form. It means they're gonna change. You don't you don't have to add er or ier. You don't have to add more. But this time it's changed the form. For example, good become better. Bad, both, much or many becomes more. Little, less. Far, farther or further. Okay. Now move to the use. So we use comparative adjective to compare differences between the two objects they modify. And you have to remember that we often use than with comparative adjective. In comparative adjective, after the adjective, you need to use the word than because you compare one thing that is better than another thing. For example, I am older than my sister. See here? I am older than my sister. My phone is bigger than her phone. The blue dress is more expensive than the red one. The movie is more frightening than the novel. Kasia is taller than Manawi. Russia is colder than Cambodia. So remember that when you use the comparative adjective, you need to use the word than after the adjective because you use it in order to compare differences between the two objects they modify. Okay, now look at the practice exercise altogether. Complete sentences with comparative adjective. So teachers give you the adjective already at the end of the sentence, like hot, expensive, good, big, and difficult. Okay, so look at number 1 altogether. Cambodia is, then the Japan is. Okay, so I'm sorry, not Japan is, then Japan. Yes. Okay. Cambodia is then Japan, hot. So it is hotter than Japan. So why do we double T? Because T stand consonant stand after vowel, so you need to double the consonant. Cambodia is hotter than the Japan. Okay, and number two, a BMW is expensive. So this one is two syllables. So it is more expensive. More expensive. Yes, so more expensive than Ford is more expensive than Ford. Okay, and this one, the weather in summer is okay. Summer. The weather in summer is than the winter and good. So it is better. So better, it is irregular form. It need to change. Yes. So the weather in summer is better than the winter. 4. The bus is big than the car. So it is bigger. Yes. We need to double consonants. Bigger than the car. This much problem is then that much problem difficult. It is more or two or more than two syllable. We need to add more difficult. Yes. More difficult than the much problem. Okay. Now move to the exercise that you have to do today. Yes, it is here. Exercise fill the table. So teachers want you to change the adjective into the comparative adjective, and teachers provide a column for you, just like here. One syllable adjective, long become longer. What about big? Tall, short, large. Two syllable adjective, honest, more honest. Famous, crazy, happy. Happy, we change to happier. Yes. And gentle. And this one is three or more adjective. It means syllables. Three or more syllable adjective. Yes. Three or more syllable adjective. Okay. Expensive become more expensive, popular, confident, difficult, beautiful. Okay. For irregular adjective, you need to change it. Goats become better. Bad become what? Fast become what? Little and many. Okay, so this is the exercise that you have to do today, and we can continue our lessons tomorrow. So if you have any question, you can talk to me directly, and I will help you. So thank you so much, everyone. Goodbye.